won't sleep for 3 straight days of nice and
And what is your name?
Paul. My son's
Paul.
name is Elvis Aaron Presley.
Fantastic. Legal name, is that Elvis Aaron Presley?
Yeah, okay, here. Every house
Wow.
you're looking at as far as your eye can see is all connected with Elvis. All of them. Street behind his head is Memphis Street. Turn that building down the street down there in the Heartache and Heart Attack Hotel.
Fantastic.
You run the joint,
You got them to do that?
Get these guys for security. These lines here are 32,000 pounds apiece. And I did the house from pink to 58 gallons of pink for 58 years of rock and roll. And the blue here, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Paul, Helen, Elvis, Aaron Presley. We'll have a moody blue Christmas at Graceland Too without Elvis and you. Yeah.
That is fantastic.
I just sold 10,000 t-shirts like that.
See your.
You know anybody? You know anybody looking for a business deal?
I want to see your ring.
Here.
I'm not going to
He's
say
got more money than he could ever
I'll
spend.
turn around. I'll get you richer than Bill Gates and Sam Walton. No brag, pure fact. I'm telling you, I ain't trying to. No, it's real.
Fantastic.
I'm trying to find somebody who doesn't hate money, likes it, or loves it. I'll split it with you 50-50 on everything.
Hey, now the last time we came here, we couldn't get you to the door, and I think
I was
you
probably
must
behind the
have.
house with Jill Lost Racks.
I hear you. But what is the normal time to come? Is it like 1 and 2 in the morning? Is
24
okay?
hours a day.
Oh wow,
I didn't know he was out there
fantastic!
just I was checking the door.
That is fantastic.
Come on here. Here you go.
Look at this.
Yeah, come on in.
Look at all this on the ceiling. My goodness gracious.
Fill up 96 register books around here, leather binders. All right, you want to sign in here, put your name and state down? Yeah. Film crews coming here from Sweden, Switzerland.
Unbelievable.
France, Germany, ABC, NBC, CBS, South Africa,
Unbelievable.
China, Russia, HBO, Discovery Channel. Exactly. All day and all night long. The other side. Latest act you just entered was Ashton Kutcher. He was Uncle Steven Seagal Friday. East down the street down there in Ames, Russia. 3 presidents of the United States. Bush's daughter's just been here. Fidel Castro people. Even Mr. T showed up here. The kid was so drunk he fell through the door. Here you go.
Oh. Come on, he's asking. I can't believe these batteries are dead, but they are, aren't they? Batteries are dead. Oh, that's fantastic. And today is what, the 16th? The day he died. Come on, let's do it. Unbelievable.
I got thousands more records. I got CDs, DVDs, any which way you want. There's where Elvis died. Is here black, a kind of Tony Curtis, the actor. And when he made $22 million singing, there's original colors there, the blondest, reddest brown. You bring Stevie Wonder here, and I'll make Stevie Wonder see again when I light this place up.
I hear you.
Charles Bronson put the table together. He showed up here before he died at 81 years old. Elvis Karate named Tiger. If you don't think my son would remind you a little bit of Elvis, there's my son on the wall looking at you.
Wow.
And
He's just like Elvis.
he ain't no singer, he ain't no entertainer.
Where is he? Where's your son? Is
Down
he?
down here with MTV.
Oh,
Cops
wow.
ripped off the clothes to get naked and handed us their pants, badges, guns, and all. Oh, there's 500,000 more pictures going up. Records made out of cardboard. All right, Grace was ripping off the clothes and actually getting naked and hand me their pants, badges, guns, and all. There's a bunch of impersonator shows going on Beale Street right now this second. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame claims one of the guitars could be worth $1 million in cash. That's something's born, 1A for Aaron. I put the other A to his name. It's a Will Presley. Well, it sounds great. I attended 120 of Elvis's concerts. I got Life of the Mausoleum in his body for 4.5 hours, and I got the last footage of Elvis Presley live. I've got it. And Disney said something about 12.5B, and I told them I don't sell nothing to buy. And people's coming in here wanting to give me 5 minutes of time alone here, and they're handing me this stuff here. They took down the flag of the rack, brought it into me. Bill Clinton said one of the records could be worth $250,000 in cash. Disney offered, and here's over 3,000 cans of blue spray paint. It was Song Blue Christmas. This guy couldn't pronounce the word blue. According to Gordon Stroke with Jordan here, my friend. We had lunch with down in Tupelo. And he says he used to say boo instead of blue. Boo, boo, boo. And Red Grass, he's over in Memphis right now. He wrote the song Why Can't Every Day Be Like Christmas. So I like to light this place up with a generator and turn on the lights and you can see it from New York City. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Elvis cried a named Tiger. Here, the last album you ever done right in front of my face was a girl that finds about Ginger Alden. Right there it is, Moody Blue. Is dating 5 women on the hit TV show and 10,000 more. How you like that? 10,000 more and 5 on the hit TV show. He on I know Roy Clark. There's Linda Thompson stayed with Elvis for over 7 years. She's really good friends with Lisa Marie. Lisa Marie's over at Peabody Hotel right now with her son Presley. That's where they usually stay at.
Wow.
And any questions so far? Biggest group ever hit this place is 285 in China, Japan. One bringing 25,000. The freeway you brought them in is named for Elvis. And I was there with his name. And I got locked in the mile in his body, and I was there when he fell off the toilet at 260 pounds. He's reading about the shroud of Turin and burial cloth of Jesus Christ. I went out of Paris Hilton's hotel when I was having an affair with Barbara Streisand. I went out of the hotel laughing with $750,000 of cash in my hand with me, Red Fox. Red Fox is the only one invited to Elvis' wedding reception. Elvis gets dressed up in a 68 special white suit. His dad buried him in a white suit. And turn around and he's singing If I Can Dream. Remember that?
Yes.
Puts every fiber of his body in it.
Yes.
First time he had the guts to speak up to Colonel Tom Parker. So I'm going to close the show with his song. Learn, no, you ain't going to do what I told you. We'll see. He sings If I Can Dream, puts every fiber of his body in it. And you sing about Martin Luther King. You hear me? You. Yeah. And I was standing in Martin Luther King blood 44 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is it about Elvis that gave him this godlike persona?
Oh man, he's the most generous person you're ever going to see. He gave away everything he owned with $5.5 million cash. He got paid $1.50 down the street down here. And Lydia, on my birthday, October 17th, Lydia, you got to calm down. Now, this is twice I've done asked you. I'm paying charity feathers and Lasharoo dress is black with a bullwhip, snap a toothpick out of your mouth, cigarette butt out of mine. Lady, you got to calm down from Mahalia, Mississippi. You've been to Mahalia. You got to calm down. She dropped dead in front of my face. When that happened, I cataloged 165,000 newspaper clippings on I was in big condition. Remember his jungle room?
I
The
know.
only way with marketing, I got 185,000 square inches of carpet out of Elvis' house. The green carpet come out of his jungle room is in there right now.
Wow.
His favorite room. I got this stuff with rubber back and all from the sector around the corner of my street here. They were selling this stuff in Vegas for $1,000 each.
Wow.
I was selling it here for $20 each because the kids dying of cancer. And wait till you hear this deal. 5 of my sisters fathered by my dad without surgery. They look like Jane Mansfield, Bridget Bardot, Marilyn Monroe, Jane Russell, and Priscilla Presley. I don't know how that happened.
Wow.
Go in here, go in that next room over here, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. The longest trip ever given here
Ready?
was 12 hours long. You take the VIP tour of the Graceland, they charge you $79 and $10 per car. Yeah, but let me make you member.
Oh, wrong place. Is that right? We're coming through here. Say this, Gladys. Tell him, say, you were good. Say, you're a good-looking man. Just tell him
Trying to
that.
unpack some semi-trucks here. Now watch this here. You.
Wow.
Here's a famous picture of Elvis Presley. Tell your boss. There's a famous picture of, see Elvis Presley, little kid with a hat on? Mm-hmm. He's world famous. See it?
Wow.
Well, ain't that's my son. I'm sure Presley was a kid. All right, you ever been to New York City?
No, I haven't. He has. I
You been to New York?
Oh yeah.
You.
Hell yeah.
Statue of Liberty looks a little like Elvis Presley because Bush's daughter brought that in here. Black president of the United States put that Christmas tree on the porch. Here's me and my ex-wife. Told me make up your mind, heard the Elvis collection, so I handed her $1 million in cash and told her bye. My mother's 100 years old, my grandfather's 107, never been to a doctor. Stay with me because I'll drive you nuts. Here you go. I never asked for nothing. Hear me? Not one word. That's all front newspapers on me and my son in color on us. This is all the internet on me and my son. Back over here is books on me and my son, and magazines all over the world. The Indian magazine, Playboy, 10 Places to Visit. People magazine is 60 million more. You. Here's how the house looks like at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I painted the house 58 gallons of paint for 58 years of rock and roll. Ricky Nelson's guitar player show up here. Was it raining cold water stone? They claimed that's the spirit of Elvis. You. Little kid comes in here and I point at him from King Creole, dressed just like me and Elvis. I told him, I said, you got to go back to Cuba, tell Castro to give me a cigar and you can stay in the United States. And Castro's niece gets in here. If you've seen her, you just step on your own tongue. You.
Wow.
Hold on here, I'll drive you nuts. All right, so the house from 158 years old, the place is, in white. My grandfather built it. Then it went to pink. Now it's in blue. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Paul, Helen, Elvis, here, and Presley. We'll have a moody blue Christmas, a Graceland Too without Elvis and you. All right, now hold on here. 948 movies retaining Elvis from Hollywood and Boston, Martin, Jerry Lewis, The Firm, The Client, Batman Returns, Independence Day, Chill Factor, Black Heart Down. Stay with me here, look at this. Even Elvis and Jesus with his hands underneath the thing. Elvis said, you consider me the king of rock and roll? There weren't but one king, Jesus Christ. Now hold on here, look at this. I'm taking the shovel as fast as I can and shoveling in thousands of books on Elvis in mint condition from the 50s to now. Tribute magazines on Elvis in mint condition. Now watch this. Here are thousands of TV guides in mint condition. Mint. All right, here you go. These are TV guides over here all the way on the floor. And they got Elvis on the front, but look at this, for dedication. Anywhere there's a paper clip by the hundreds of thousands, that's all mentions of Elvis 24 hours a day. The Guinness Book of Records says this is either magnificent obsession, true dedication, or endeavor to persevere, $250,000 of beds, with the bands ripping out the clothes to give them this.
Wow.
Singing about me and my son on the internet. I didn't know nothing about it. Princess Diana wanted to go to Elvis' house before she died. They got 750 fan clubs that go down to Graceland, Sun Records that come here, then they go to Graceland. All right, Muhammad Ali. There you go, Elvis' friend. Sly Stone, a big Elvis fan. They found Sly Stone's son dead a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they found 500 pills beside him because he had 5 teeth pulled out of his mouth. And no suicide note. You ever see the Batman movies, any of them? Batman, all right. Some guy shot a bunch of fans to death, 12 of them, and wounded 40 more. Watch this here behind your head. All right, here you go. Newspapers and books all over the world on me and my son here, all down the floor. Watch this, I'll drive you nuts. Here we go. She's more safer in here than Fort Knox, Kentucky. You want to know why? Because I like guns. I like to hunt. Elvis likes you gun. Here you go. You. I got enough guns to stack a rack. See, here we go here. Now wait a minute, look at this. Here's me pulling, it's me. Here's me pulling Sly Stone, but it's me.
Wow.
Here's me pulling David Carradine, it's me. Here's me pulling Kurt Russell, connected over 6 times, it's me. Here's me pulling Fidel Castro, it's me. Here's me pulling Charles Bronson. Here's me as whacking that guy for $20 million. And they got a prison here in town on the court gives for it. I ain't gonna go back there. Wanna know why? I got my home prison behind the house. All right, now look at this. I lived in 2 housing projects identical to Elvis did in Lauderdale Courts, and I built this thing, and I'm riding it on the internet. Watch, here we go. That's pretty good. A kid could build something like that in 35 miles an hour without a motor. And like I said, here's another one of my sisters here that kind of favors Priscilla Presley a little bit. And you ever hear Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Yeah. I'm the one that killed him. You was giving us a good tour, and now you messed it up and you were telling us a bunch of crap. Told you if I lied to you for half a second while you're in this house, kill me. Cut my head off, burn my family to death. Elvis brought his cook a brand new house, 10 Cadillac cars, a Lincoln Continental, a diamond ring and mink coat. A grill opened the door and chased some bananas in the house. Girls at 5 o'clock in the morning let a raccoon in here at 25 pounds watching TV. I couldn't believe it. And I asked the raccoon, did Burt Reynolds send you here to smoke at the bandit? I caught him in here where you signed in. I shot the raccoon. It took me 2.5 hours to clean up blood. And now that was like eating fried peanut butter banana sandwich. He bought the cook, Mary Jenkins, a brand new house, 10 Cadillac cars, a Lincoln Continental, a diamond ring and mink coat. And now girls are coming here. Look at that, the stick of bananas behind your head.
Unbelievable.
I can't tell you in front of her where they got the bananas from.
Uh-oh.
Come on in here, look at this. Here you go, come here. There you go.
Oh, I love this picture right here. Look at how beautiful that
That's
is.
the color of his eyes.
Blue. He was just perfect, wasn't he? Elvis was perfect.
Here, I told you I'd drive you nuts real quick. The longest tour ever given here is 12 hours long, so here we go. We're out the red-nosed reindeer. I told you I wasn't trying to kind of kid you. I'm going to kill them. All right, here. Here's me and my son. Here's me and my son. You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Here's me and my son standing on top of the globe of the world, spinning around for 110 miles.
Hear ya.
See it? You gotta imagine my son does favor Elvis. Now look at this here. There's Elvis in his $10,000 suit. That's me up here. All right, you know anybody with your boss that does marketing? Can you find out? Find out in the New York Minute and I'll get you rich. A redhead come in there, bought a red t-shirt that I designed, and she gave me $15. I said, I'll get the money kids dying of cancer. Now listen to this crazy stuff. Guy walks up there and says, you got that in Graceland Too and got Paul and Elvis sign it? I'll give you 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 cash for your t-shirt. You take it? No, sir. I'm a member of Graceland Too. Scratched his back like he had a mosquito bite. I'm going to give you $200 cash. Will you take it? No. Knocked her down and ripped it off her back.
Wow.
Make all your wishes come true at Graceland Too. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Paul, Helen, Elvis, here in Presley. We'll have a moody blue Christmas at Graceland Too without Elvis and you. All right, me and Jailhouse ride. That goes out to the White House. Hats, red, white, blue, black, and white camouflage, all sold out. Here you go, sure, you. You ever hear of James Cagney? Remember James Cagney? He does a movie I love called White Heat. He don't want to go back to prison, so he yells out to his mother, top of the world, Ma, top of the world, there's me and my son pulling it. See it?
Wow.
Here, maybe you like this. Graceland Too, where Elvis never sleeps. Not associated with Grace. We got him because they hired us. Just stick 20 notes a day. Tell your boss. Can you read this out loud?
Paul, a film crew for Canada is interested in coming to film in late June or early July. Contact us.
We're on the way down here right now. I want to pay you $1,000 on his walking talk. Film crews from Sweden, Switzerland, Paris, France, Germany, ABC, NBC, CBS, South Africa, Belgium, China, Russia, HBO, Discovery Channel, all night long. All right, you don't find something on Elvis Presley and run a day for 58 years? You didn't find out something? So you cut out his name and you put it down his name, Elvis Presley. 20 million times the word Elvis Presley. 30 more books. 30 more.
Wow.
There's all these actors coming here 24 hours a day. 500,000 more. You want to know how fast I was as I'm looking you in the eye 35 years ago when I'm waiting for his funeral? Me and my son? I was as fast as a black mamba snake, a cobra snake, a 44 Magnum bullet, a New York Minute, Bruce Lee into the dragon. If I had been that fast, I wouldn't have been here now 35 years later. A baby sucking and drinking blood out of dead bodies in front of my face.
Oh, wow.
Drinking blood out of dead bodies. All right? Here you go here. Chris O'Donnell from Batman, John O'Hare, Lisa Marie Presley's private chauffeurs out here, Rolls Royces, Chris O'Donnell. There's Elvis' best friend, Jack Lord, the Y50, Bookham Nano, Tom Jones, Sam Phillips like Charles Manson, Gerard Rivera. You ever hear of Jackie Wilson? Higher and Higher, Lonely Teardrops, my next door neighbor. I was one when he had the stroke. Minnesota Fats, Elvis loved the movie The Hustler. My friends were professional fighters. More shots. There's a cop I was with 35 years ago. There's when I got out of the mountain into the body. I was having an affair with Marilyn Monroe. Frank Sinatra walked in. You! I was going to play the part of James Dean, Rebel Without a Cause. You! James Dean's, I just got her. She's over Graceland right now. Nick Adams' daughter from Rebel Without a Cause. Elvis could have played the part of James Dean. There's Elvis Presley pulling Clint Eastwood. Hats off to John Wayne of Viva Las Vegas. 500,000 more pictures. That was Family Tree putting together. You ever meet his nurse? She's my mother's best friend. Strange stuff, man. There's a ranch up for sale for $11 million tonight. Jay Leno's trying to get my neighbor's car behind your head out there for $1 million in cash, and Leno's got 250 cars. More shots, more shots, more shots. All of those relatives. There's the mausoleum I was locked on the body, broke every knuckle in my hand. Elvis' dad put an X-ray on his grave, and I had an old lady making $75,000 a day. White limousines, no black limousines in that Elvis funeral. More shots, more shots. Elvis could have played in The Godfathers, Johnny Fontaine the singer, Michael Jackson, Lisa Marie. See that stuff? Mickey Mouse. More shots, more shots, more shots. You ever hear Jerry Lawler, Wrestler? Wrestler?
I do.
If you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place. You're looking for trouble, look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. I was having an affair with June Carter Cash and her sister. I was could have played the part of Hank Williams Sr. More shots, more shots, more shots.
Yeah.
Here, wait, look at this here. All right, let me push it back here. Watch this here. Check this out here. 300 more cameras. These recorders are the one that Elvis' name was mentioned. I got it. What was just, you stay with me? What was just said on that? That was just said on that front. This was just said on that front. This TV come from Elvis' house next door. 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, another 5,000. For those recorders back here. All right, come over here, look at this. I put this up over here because he's been dead for 35 years. One of your friends got up there and put that up there. 85 more TV guys. You ready? I'm trying to get some interest in what I'm doing here. Here we go. You ready? I recorded 31,000 videos on Elvis Presley and those drums.
Wow.
31,000 at 8.5 hours long. All right, now you look pretty strong. Do me a favor. Come here. Come here. Show you these guys how strong you are. Pick up that green book over in front of your face real quick. Pick it up. Bring it over here. All right, now this is how this was done for 58 years. Turn any page you want. Read out loud.
Several Elvis references are made by Dove, who is acquiring them from the Elvis head structure on the indoor mini golf course that she is playing on. U2's Angel in Harlem video is shown that features them recording in Sun Studios with the mini pictures.
All right, here, turn one more. Read it.
Guest singer Glenn Campbell is asked about the involvement in the animated movie Rock-a-Doodle that has him as the voice of an Elvis-type character.
Yo, you looked it up in front of his face with her, Harry, the pretty lady? You won't do it tomorrow. Want to know why? There's 32,000 books in these trunk here.
Wow.
9 pages books. You call me the king of rock and roll, the king of entertainment, the one but one king, Jesus Christ. There's the greatest humanitarian you ever meet was Elvis Presley and Andy Thomas. There's my son, he's 38 years old, black belt. There's the clothes that was wearing before he died. I got his guns, helmet, badges, pants, belts, underwear. I got the Pink Panthers guns over here in the trunk with 100,000 more. I got the man with the golden gun because Elvis and Bruce in the movie James Bond with songs on it. He's one star Friday. Bruce Lee's connected with Elvis twice, believe it or not. Elvis has a better than Polynesian gold purple. When he died, it was red and black. His dad hated that. All right? The only scar that I knew that Elvis had on the body was his eyebrow. I like this. There's 75,000 fans in town right now over Memphis. Did you know that? Look at the candles I had following us. Look at that. See that? I'm headed up to Elvis' house, and this guy sneaks up on me. I love this. Sneaks up on me like he's Bruce Lee and does this. What the hell's wrong with this guy? He does this. You know who I am? Just give me a second. I'll tell you who you are. You're Ted Turner. You just blew $500,000 cash on a documentary. Well, no, I want you to hear this. He said, what would you give up right now in front of the world, Elvis' family and your son? What would I give up right now in front of her face right now? My life. Right now, this second. If I could die, if I could bring this guy back. I was only lucky enough to be loved only by a few. This guy here loved by me, so he gave it everything on. You'll never believe how many times Elvis was just mentioned on the show. All right, go in the next room over here and let me show you this. You been to Beale Street? Beale Street?
I have, yeah.
Ripped out the sound of his clothes and brought it straight to me. Brother gives it grace. All right, go in the next room over
Okay,
here.
let's.
My eyes can see only you.
Yeah.
I told you it's gonna be a while.
And as the years roll,
Never seen this
Right here.
in my life.
20,000 more speakers.
Wow.
20,000 more.
Oh, look at all these
You,
speakers.
Elvis wine and $250 million in cash at $10,000 a bottle, because I was there when Colonel Tom Parker cut the deal. You. Find anything wrong with the stamp above your head is worth $1 million cash for me and my son being on the Mon television show. All right, we're not singers and we're not entertainers around here. I snapped a picture of the moon, 250,000 miles from Earth, and I stuck it over Elvis' shoulder. There's the night that Elvis Presley outshined the moon. More people watched him than Man on the Moon. And my brother-in-law in the Navy is retired. He's the one that picked up the space shuttle. Strange stuff, man. All right, now here you go here. Is this your first time in the state of Mississippi?
Yes.
All right, here you go here. We're not singers and entertainers. When you don't sleep for 3 straight days and nights, you'll strip your throat. All right, born in Mississippi, here you go. Well, I'm a U.S. male, and I was born in a Mississippi town on a Sunday morning. Now, Mississippi just happens to occupy a place in the southeastern portion of this here United States. Now, that's a matter of fact, buddy, and you know it well. That's why I just call myself the U.S. male. That's the M-A-L-E sign, that's me. You married? You got any sisters that ain't married? Honey, you lied when you said you loved me.
I did.
And I had a cause to doubt you. But rather go and hear your lies than to go on living without you. You ever been to New Orleans?
No, sir.
You been there?
Yeah.
Well, in New Orleans at the Golden Goose, I grabbed the green-eyed dolly and to turn me loose. You dressed a little tight, we couldn't sit down till we had sex all night. Or what you said, Graceland Too is the Smith-Owned Institute of Elvis, the 9th one in the world. This place ought to be declared a national monument. The Taj Mahal of Elvis beside you, better than Graceland, Disneyland, and nothing like that. You! Jerry Lee Lewis. You heard of Jerry Lee, the king of from Sun Records. He got married to his 13-year-old cousin. The Queen ran him out of London, England. He just married a second cousin.
Wow, I hear you.
His sister's been married 11 times. He's been married 7. All right, I was having an affair with Mary Monroe. Frank Sinatra walked in. All right, now watch this here so you can get out the word here. Check this out here. Yeah, we take 2 pictures of you, and you come back here 2 more times, and we don't give you only pictures. I'll give you $2,000 cash, take it to Myrna, give it away to crack addicts. All right, here's some of your friends here. How many more? 500,000 more pictures. Just developed here. These are ready to go right now. One for you and one for us. 165,000 more just developed. Pulled back at the house in Jill Lost Rock, Blue Hawaii, Cape Galahad, Jabboo's, and Pink Grill. Have you guys heard anything about a guy selling papers in Memphis for just made $90,000 in cash for Storage Wars? You heard of that?
Yes. Storage Wars, yes.
Yeah, well, he made $90,000.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That don't bother me. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I got 185,000 more.
Wow.
Don't brag, pure fact. Said he's paying all the phone bills here. All right, they gave me $5,000 more in paying, $36 a gallon. I wanted the red Cadillac for free. Mint condition, does 100 miles an hour. 30 Elvis jackets. 8,000 trunks. How you like that? Filled with memorabilia. They're going out here for half a second. I know it's warm out there, but just, I don't think you want to miss us. Go out here.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, hold on for a second.
Look at that. He painted his Cadillac red.
There you go. Look at this. Look at all the stretch limousines out here. The yellow ones, orange ones.
Wow,
There's
fantastic.
still a Presley looking on that Elvis card check, and it's a ringer for it. It ain't cardboard. Is that the new president of the United States praying to baby Jesus? I don't know. There's a deal house right around with 25 cutouts of Elvis, bent beds, chains, handcuffs, toilet things. I turned around and I did the lucky chair out there, and Bruce Willis did a movie called Die Hard 1, 2, and 3. He tells the cop, there goes Elvis through the airport. No, it's real. Here you go. I'm putting up your flag representing the United Nations of Elvis fans. Trade Center filled with cement. They call your wishes come true at Graceland Too. All right, me and my son right now tonight, and I'm 60 minutes in Australia. And I'm opening the jail house right around with 25 cutouts of Elvis, bunk beds, chains, handcuffs, toilet sinks, the whole shot. I heard Dan Aykroyd and Jim Belushi and all supposed to want to come on down here. And people just here about 2 hours ago from Canada. There's your license plates from 50 cities, states, and country. There's all your flags representing the United Nations of Elvis fans. FBI follow, CIA. Come on here. I'm doing the bathrooms and taking care of your business in a flash or a flush. Come on over here. Check this out. Yeah, there's So much stuff that's got to be put on display, you can't do it all in one day. All right, here you go, pretty lady. Don't let the alien bite you. Tell the little flying saucer to bring back Elvis. You left the building.
Okay.
Elvis having an affair with Mary Monroe. Frank Sinatra walked in. Mary Monroe is alive tonight. She'd be 88 years old. Elvis could change his voice, and you think he's listening to Humphrey Bogart. Elvis could pull him. All right, look, he could have played the part of James Dean. And let's see over here. I put up pictures here of your friends coming here from 50 cities, states, and other countries. 500,000. That's a lot of shots, man. All right, here, you can't do it all. All right? That was Jesus from the King of Kings. Check this out over here. You want help her down here for a second.
Help her, Brian. Just hold her.
Turn that, come on in here. Here's more air conditioners. You got to turn on fans and everything out there. I didn't have time right now to do it. All right, here's some of your friends with 500,000 more. I wish you'd tell it to me, I wish you'd tell your friends what we're doing here. All right, here, 165,000 newspaper clippings on Elvis in mint condition. General Wall's out here 2.5 times back here. There's 2 more rooms in the attic. And every house you guys are looking at is all connected with Elvis Presley. Every last house. One guy holds a record here from a band called Rocket Boys. He's been here 81 times.
Unbelievable.
81 religious groups. All right, they're remodeling this. They're bringing in boards here at $80 a piece. Everywhere you see a leather jacket, and I got the whole outfits, guns, helmets, all for the girl up on his body, ginger all in. Shock accounted for Priscilla Presley, at least for me, that was his grandkids. Watch this here. Check this out. 2 minutes after he died, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready? You.
Ready.
2 minutes after he died, there's electricity shooting out his light fixture 5 foot tall.
There was a light
Here's
fixture.
here's gold figures flying around his gym room. Here's white lights for his jumpsuit.
Wow.
You know who we are? I said, give me a second. I said, yeah, I know you're the FBI and the CIA. Your members here. The 8 women you got on my porch for the White House. Are you selling dope? I said, the only thing I ever had in my life to this day is a Bayer aspirins in my pocket that claims it's supposed to be good for your heart. Why the hell are you asking me about dope? Is that dope? Hell no, that's the first flowers from Elvis' grave.
Wow.
Right in front of your face. All right, Disney, I'll give you $12.5 million. You got the last footage of Elvis Presley live. There's his Elvis guards. There's my shadow went in the door and they promised him dead, and I looked over the paramedic, boom, dropped dead at 42. Steven Seagal's on the way down here because his nephew just in here, Ashton Kutcher. He took over for Charlie Sheen, 2.5 men. There's 165,000 newspaper clippings on Elvis. I'm getting this all cleaned out here. Newspapers back here, jungle walls. I want to go up here and step up, help her up that little step right
Okay,
there.
you got that step there.
Yeah, you can't do it all in one day.
And then we're back to the
guy still up
beginning.
here right now because his daughter takes classes over here at Ole Miss College. All right, well, I want you to see this.
That's something.
Yo, Steven's the guy showed up here right now showing this. Look at this. Steven's the guy showed up. I was karate named Tiger. Bruce Lee's outfits. Look, panda bears. I was sitting his black belt after he died.
Wow.
You what? You.
Wow.
James Dean looking down on your head above your eyes. See him?
Oh, I hear ya, yeah.
I met my son, Bunny, over the 22nd, Dallas, Texas, 63. Bill Clinton's down in Oxford, Mississippi. You ever heard of Ole Miss College? On his campaign with one friend. And the lady follows him in, dressed like Marilyn Monroe. Above your head here, see it?
I went to school with James Dean.
There you go. They even sold James Dean's tombstone, and they found it 50 miles from where he lived at, behind a fire station. I know about all the stuff. And Nick Adams' daughter's over signing the books right now. All right, she was set up in Ellis' lap when he got his first house on Autumn Drive when he made the $22 million to listen. Girl comes in there dressed looking for Bill Clinton, and she's dressed like that. And we're not singers and entertainers. I thought I was supposed to lady, so I snuck by her and I pulled this on her. Happy, happy birthday, baby. You know you found somebody new. Happy, happy birthday, baby. I'm not paying child support for you. You won't believe what we're trying to do around here. And if I told you what was going on here last month, it'd make you and the Billy Goat throw his guts up the rest of your natural life. $5,000 more toys and all his voice coming from all of them. That's where I told you they crowded my mailbox. The girl dressed like Zena's Princess War got up on the lines and she called herself on the bottom of her. Man, you want to go ahead and make out a little comment here? Sign in. Make out a little comment, say a few words. Say, we like what you're doing to preserve history. No, we don't. We hate you and your family's guts, and we hope you suffer a terrible death. You, more spectacular than Vatican. Us magazine hung that on us. And we're 11 more magazines and 750 videos. Tell your boss that I own the rights to that stuff, and somebody ought to market this place. Street behind her pretty head over here is Memphis Street, so turn that building into Heartache and Heart Attack Hotel, get her to run it, and get you guys for security.
What about you and Montel Williams? Were you actually on? Were you were on it?
Showed up here in the Navy SEALs. Montel Williams is actually Navy SEALs. The Navy SEALs is trained in this town to kill Bin Laden.
Wow.
Right behind your head down the street down here. It's all fact. Once this place is done from white to pink to blue, you ready? You ready?
Uh-huh.
It could look identical to Graceland. Look.
Wow. You're right.
It could be identical to Graceland. And all these houses are up for sale. So somebody buy them out and turn this into Elvis land.
Oh, wow. You're right.
There you go.
Good point.
Yeah.
Well, we have thoroughly enjoyed it. It was quite a pleasure. What a trip.
You need to change for the tour, just be $15. That's for 3 years.
Okay, just give him 20, yeah?
There's your
There you
20
go.
bucks.
Here, I got to get you
No.
back.
No.
No, you don't.
Well,
We
here-
enjoyed it. Thanks.
Yeah, we enjoyed it.
We enjoyed it. Thank you a lot.
Yo. You're only one out of 26 people that would give us a couple dollars. I'll let you give a few dollars extra to kids dying of cancer, and 3 hospitals connect with Elvis. All right. I wish everybody come here and be as nice as you. No, I'm serious.
Can I see your bracelet?
You won't believe what they're doing out here.
Yeah.
If I can get her to go on the porch for 1 minute, I'll run something by you real quick. But he can't.
Okay,
He
I'll
can't
go.
video it.
I'll go.
Okay,
He can't
I
video
won't.
it.
I
Think
won't.
it's a war. What year's his car?
You guys do make a good couple, I'm telling you
I
now.
told you I'm in love with her. what year's the car?
06.
06.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful. I love it.
Well, you ought to see it on the inside. We got it tricked out with TVs.
You go out there and inside the minute.
Let me get the video on the right here. Hey Brian, could you get the 3 of us on video real quick? Brian, just get the 3 of us on video real quick and then we'll cut it off. Just hold that right there. Hold that and then get the 3 of us on video and then we'll let him say something to her
Yeah,
right
we
here.
ought to get her to me.
Yeah, you gonna get right there in the middle? Yeah.
There you go.
He's right here when you're gonna accept his marriage proposal.
I don't want to get too close to you, lady, because I don't want you to get pregnant. I'm addicted to Coca-Cola. I got to have 24 cans a day, 7 days a week, 365 days. You're real. It makes me horny. My wife said, send me over to China without Jackie Chan, and I'll repopulate China and Tokyo all by myself. It ain't no bragging. It's pure fact.
It's pure
I
fact.
got a dirty twin brother, Elvis Henry, Jesse Karen, and his granddaughter just took over that house there. Jay Linda's trying to get my neighbor's car behind your head. The old lady used to change Elvis diapers in that house over there. Dad went to school with me, he just took that house over. It's amazing, man.
Fantastic. Good deal. We'll cut that off.